Braves at the back. And that sloppy play there, and Cammy Brendan's won it back for the Braves on the left-hand side. A good chance here. It's cut back across the middle and calls for a handball there, not given.
Good afternoon, welcome to K Park for our away fixture against East Kilbride. It'll be a tough day. They've been doing well obviously this season. They've got a good strong squad individually and collectively. We know we're in for a tough exercise here, but boys have trained particularly well again over the last couple of weeks. We've been a wee bit disappointed in terms of the number of points that we've picked up over the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks. But as always, the boys are bright, they're positive, they're in good spirits. And we know ourselves that we've got good performers in this team, from young players like Aidan Clockerty, all the way through to senior players like John Guthrie that can really come to places like East Kilbride and perform well and hopefully get the result we're looking for. So enjoy the game and hopefully 3 points to the Braves.
Jolly Braves! And I say only Braves! Jolly Braves!
Can we go now? Can we go to the outside? Yes, get top now. Come on, give us a shot.
So we've got about 10 minutes to go until kick-off here at K Park. Having a look through the Braves team today, it's an unchanged lineup, just one change in attack as Jamie Watson comes in to start for Ross McNeil. Ross missing out unfortunately for injury, not getting the chance to play against his former team today. But earlier on today, Ross was actually named as our player of the month for December, and before the game we had a quick catch up with Ross as well.
It was a good performance. I thought the team were excellent in December, to be honest. Colts game, we got unlucky not to get something from it, but it was a good month for the team.
And from a personal basis, that was 4 goals as well for you. How confident are you feeling in front of goal at this moment in time?
It's what I do. It's what I've done for years, put the ball in the goal. But just at the start of the season, things maybe falling for us as a team, but things are starting to fall, and I'm just seems to be in the right place.
It's going to take you to work your absolute socks off, outwork them in every area. Your man you're up against, outwork them. Okay? Your team unit you're up against, outwork them. Be aggressive against them. Get in their heads. Okay? Do that, honestly, puts you in a good situation to go and win this game. Let's go and get a fucking good win today. Alright, after a disappointment last week. Alright, good luck, come on.
And we're underway here at K Park for today's Lowland League game between East Kilbride and the Caledonian Braves. Let's get us underway in possession of the ball at the back. 5 minutes on the clock here, not too much action to report. Strong start. East Kilbride in terms of moving the ball around, but not chopping the Braves at the back. And that sloppy play there, and Cammy Brendan's won it back for the Braves on the left-hand side. A good chance here. It's cut back across the middle and calls for a handball there, not given. But the referee's got his arm up there. It's not going to count. Wins the corner for his team here, which is an in-swinging ball. Sent to the back, a free header there, and Robbie Stewart gets in there to block at close range. And it'll be another corner to come, this time from the left. And ball is switched over to the left-hand side now. Bit of space for East Kilbride. Advancing up here, Jack Brown stands up his man, edge of the box. He's going to cut onto his right foot though. Shooting opportunity comes off, straight down the throat of Bernie White. Gets down well, holds onto that one. Jack slows it down here, waiting for the right throw in. He pops it into the box instead. Jacob Long can't quite control it in. Back there, just Cammy Brendan at the edge of the box. And almost out of nothing there, sloppy bit of play. Cammy Brendan had a fantastic chance to get an effort off. Need to play it around a little bit, and then that press can suddenly come, as it is coming now, and back to keeper Aidan Clockerty, chasing down the keeper, and he sent it long. It's given to Jamie Watson though in the box. Jamie Watson gets a shot off, and the keeper saves at close range, and the rebound comes out to Jacob Long, and somehow the Braves aren't ahead in this one. Something like the joined by Enzo at half-time. Enzo, decent first half of the Braves there, you'd have to say.
Aye, they've been doing well. A couple of chances to sort of get ourselves and about it, but like East Kilbride, they're a good team, so it's always going to be difficult to break them down. But the boys have done well first half. They've done well.
And just kind of expect East Kilbride, a team that obviously moved the ball really well, keep hold of possession at the back, but we've sat in 2 banks before at times and really checked the goal with Bernie, and he's not had too much to do really, has he?
The boys are doing what they're told, and they're following instructions and all that, and it makes a difference because you can see it's quite hard to break down round about a round about a 18-yard box. It's quite difficult, but look, East Kilbride Kilbride are up the top of the league for a reason. We've obviously got good players, but so do we. So we need to go and impose our game on them in the second half, try and find a breakthrough to get in front.
I think you say key as well. At the end of that half, almost taking the lead as well, just pouncing your opportunities when they come pressing it higher. That one, Jamie, I thought he could have finished it off there, and unfortunately there, but more chance of that to come in the second half, hopefully.
100%. He's got himself into the right position and he's picked up that wee scrap for East Kilbride. So it's just opportunities like that, they will happen, so you just need to be ready for it and on your toes and make sure you're ready to take a chance, you know what I mean? Because it's going to happen. So.
Hopefully we can in the second half, yeah.
Aye, fingers crossed, hopefully.
What a beautiful pass. Robbie Stewart's driving up to the edge of the box now. Robbie Stewart in attack. He gets support. Jacob Long peels off in the D, shoots, and just over the bar for the Braves there. It takes a touch off the glove of the goalkeeper there, and the Braves so close to taking the lead here. In swing ball is sent in. It's deep over everyone. Robbie Stewart touches it down. A shot comes. I couldn't quite see what happened in there, but the Braves are able to get it clear. Burney's fires John off the edge of the box. Back to Cammy Bredner on the right hand side. Dinks in across with his left foot. It's going to be brought in by Greg Stewart. Hits it first time. That was a difficult one. Looping chance for Greg Stewart there. That pass just by Cammy Bredner, and EK will come themselves now. Coming up the left hand side, sent across into the box. Greg Stewart gets an awkward touch on it, and it's going to Name landing at the edge of the box here. Left footed shot comes, and it clips the woodwork, and it's away. And the free kick's taken from my right, and it's sent up over. Dealt with by the Braves, and the full-time whistle is blown here.
Right, listen, a lot of things on that one. My instinct is always, I'm never happy, not getting a lot of the ball. I don't like it. I feel at the side, I want us to get on the ball more. And for that side from the passing game, I thought it was a bit erratic, to be honest with you. And I can't hide it for you, because it's my job to be honest with you guys. I'm a bit disappointed with that aspect of the game. So don't feel my words, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with that aspect of the game. But I'm happy with team spirit, fighting spirit, energy, fitness levels, willing to work hard for each other, all those types of mental things that you had to go through at the park.
So Matty, a good point on the road today. How do you feel the team performed today?
Definitely, I thought everyone worked very, very hard. Difficult place to come, top of the table, away from home. Good surface, they like to move the ball, but I thought the boys held a good shape, worked hard, ratted the ball back, and on another day we're probably going to take a chance up the other end and maybe take something for it.
For yourself, not starting the game but coming on plenty of minutes in that second half, was it just about getting about there and trying to create some chances on the transition sort of moments?
Just try to get up to the pace of the game straight away. It's a fast game, but just trying to deal with that, get on the ball, try and bring a calmness to it, try and create chances up the other end, and do my job at the other end of the park as well. And
then I guess for you personally as well, got great competition in those wide areas. Had a wee spell earlier in the year where you were obviously holding down that spot, and in and around. How important is that competition? You guys all keeping each other on toes, yeah?
It's massive. We're all good at different things, and some games suit different things. But for me, it's just about kind of chipping away at training, try to show what I'm good at, and then games when I get opportunities like today, good minutes. I think probably get more than half an hour today to go and just try and show something and try and stake my place to get back in again.
That's right. Good performance tonight. Thanks for your time, Matty.
Cheers, thank you.
They've got a good squad, they've got some good players out there, to be fair, and you can't deny that for our level. I think gone are the days where they've been putting a lot of money into it and bringing in a kind of higher profile of player. They've all got kind of good lower league players, but I believe they could have been got at a little bit more today, and I don't think
So hello and welcome to Alliance Park for today's game between the Caledonian Braves and Albion Rovers. I'll be one of your commentators today, Callum Ratcher, and I'm delighted to be joined by Fraser Godden once again. How does it feel to be back, Fraser?
Fantastic, what a day. The atmosphere is bubbling away nicely here. Weather's gorgeous. Big Lanarkshire derby.
Certainly.
That's all you can ask for.
Set up for a big one here as the team's made their way out onto the park and running through the Caledonian Braves team quickly. In goal, it's first Lowland League game for Adam Brown in place of Bernie White, who's unavailable today. Back for Jack Brown, Daniel Martins, Greg Stewart and Robbie Stewart. Midfield, it's Christian Getka, John Guthrie. On the wings, we have Cammy Bredner, Aidan Clougherty. And at number 10, it's the second debut for Scott Cusick coming in there to support. That should be Jamie Watson's name up there. Not Ross McNeil, who's unavailable for injury, but Jamie Watson leads the line. Scott Cusick just in behind at number 10. As the boys make their way out to the park, so Fraser, looks like it'll be a good match-up today between two good teams and a strong Braves lineup, and big chance Scott Kuzik to start number 10.
Yeah, great opportunity for Scott. And yeah, should be a fantastic game. I think two evenly matched teams, both off the back of a positive result against East Kilbride, the league leaders. So yeah, I think both
teams around the park, we're getting ready for kick-off.
And yeah, so
if the smoke's okay, enjoy the game.
Atmosphere building to our right there, the Cali Casuals getting a good attendance for this game, and plenty of Albion Rovers fans here as well, out to our left as well. I'm sure you'll see them at times throughout this stream, and should be a good one here.
Yeah, of course, Albion Rovers obviously with a big fan base, not long since being relegated from the Scottish League system, so got a lot of fans to take with them.
Yeah, of course, I mean 142 years of history there, Albion Rovers I believe, and certainly a club with a big following and probably one of the best home attendances we've seen as well. The kick-off just getting delayed here by a moment. Bit of pink flares flying out in the air to our right.
Aidan Clougherty had to play the role of steward there to get one of the flares off the pitch. I hope it's not left too much damage to the pitch, but
no, it doesn't look like this.
It does bring good atmosphere to the proceedings.
So yeah, the young fans making themselves seen there, and we are underway here at Alliance Park. John Guthrie sending the ball up long and out of play for the start. But today as well, in goal, Adam Brown as well playing his first Lowland League game. Did come on as a substitute earlier on in the season, spent some time out on loan last season from the club, but big chance from today. Bernie White's unavailable, work commitments unfortunately, so and whilst that's a disappointment to see Bernie not playing for us today, we know how important he is in the Braves goal. What a chance for Adam as well to impress, and that was sort of the message from Ricky as well, talking to him as well. He disappointed not to have Bernie available, but what a chance for a goalkeeper to come in and show what he can do.
Yeah, definitely. Great opportunity for Adam to stake a claim for the number 1 jersey. Also makes it life easier for us. 2 Browns in the back 5.
2 Browns, 2 Stewarts as well. So.
Exactly. There's one of the Browns on the ball, first touch of the game. Into John Guthrie in the midfield, who I'm sure will be his industrious self today.
Yeah, certainly, and impressing that midfield. Him and Christian Getka, both nominated for Player of the Month last month, and they're kind of unsung heroes in that Braves team, always running around. As we know, Christian Getka putting in his usual 12 kilometres most weeks, and ball runs out of play there. Scott Kuzik looking to get a touch. So yeah, anyone that doesn't know the game of Scott Kuzik too well, he was with us last season, first half of the year, and he left, I believe it was just around this time last year, late January, early February. He departed for a really good opportunity to move off to Australia for a year, and he was playing football out there and really did impress in the Braves team last year, and I think it's a testament to him that he comes straight back in and he's back into the starting lineup immediately.
Interesting decision to come back to Scotland during the height of the Australian summer, but the Braves are very happy for him to do that. Bobby Stewart plays a diagonal out to Aidan Clougherty. Unfortunately, the ball's just got a bit too much on it and out for a throw in. But it seems like a positive start from the Braves. I know we're only 2 minutes in, but knocking it about nicely.
No, certainly that's what's about for the Braves, and I think that number 10 position we spoke about before, it's one area in the team where there is quite a lot of avenue for. So referee blows the whistle there. There's quite a bit of avenue for changing there. That shirt's kind of one of the few places in the team where you'd say the position's sort of up for grabs, and I'd say that's more testament to the guys that came in there and impressed. We saw Jacob Long score in that position, you might recall, last time we were here.
I did, yeah. And a disappointing loss to Cumbernauld Colts, but a game that the Braves were in throughout.
Yeah, certainly wasn't too much in that one there, and Braves will have a chance to knock this one into the box. Cammy Bredner over the top of everyone and out of play there.
That cross was shaped nicely. I thought, from my perspective, I thought it was going to drop onto the head of one of the attackers, but just too much, unfortunately. But more to come from the left foot of Cammy Bredner, I think.
Apologies there in the stream as well. Timey did freeze for a second at the start there, so it's just reset, but up to date now, and 3 minutes on the clock here at Alliance Park. Not too much action to report, but see Albion Rovers send this one up long. Robbie Stewart jumps to the header. It's a drop in the midfield and comes to the Albion man. Robbie Stewart gets to intercept, but the referee's going to pull the play back there. So then looking back to our last time we played Albion as well, back in November, in a tough run of fixtures we had, and we lost that one in the 90th minute. That was quite harsh on the day. Albion are a squad with quality, and I think their position in the league is probably a bit lower than you would have expected. 15th in the league, coming down. And have you sort of seen that with teams dropping down from the Football League recent years?
Yeah, maybe takes a bit of adjustment for them coming down from to get used to the pace of this league. But I mean, Albion Rovers off the back of a brilliant win against East Kilbride, 3-1 away from home, I believe.
That was right as well, going to the league leaders, winning 3-1. I think that shows the quality they have in this squad. Unchanged lineup today for them. The free kick is going to be lifted in. Doesn't beat the first man, but it's going to drop out to the edge of the box. And sent out to the left-hand side now. Albion keeping players up here. Now let's get this one into the box. Again, John Guthrie's there to intercept. Christian Gecker up the line, looking for Scott Kuzik. No one's going to run out of play.
The Braves similarly though, just off the back of a 0-0 draw against East Kilbride, so 2 strong performances from each team.
Well, I think the thing is as well, that was actually Albion's last game. They've had a couple of games called off due to the poor weather here in Scotland recently. What you expect over this time of year, of course, but they've not played since Boxing Day then, so might be a bit of rust for them to shake off here.
Yeah, almost a mini pre-season for them there.
Jamie Watson controls that one in into Aidan Clougherty. Christian Gecker, Cammy Bredner on that left-hand side, and he's trying to nick away the ball there, and he's going to shock Scott Kuzik back to Jamie Watson in the middle. He's kept hold of the ball well. He's got Jack Brown on the right-hand side now. He's going to send a low cross into what was a dangerous area. It's dealt with by the Albion man, but the Braves will have their first corner of the game to come here.
Yeah, that was good play from the Braves. I thought Jamie Watson was shaping to shoot there. I thought he might take a wee pop from the edge of the box, but unfortunately wasn't able to do so. But nice build-up play, putting pressure on the Rovers' defence, which we like to see early on in the game.
This corner is taken short, and it drops into a dangerous area. It's dealt with well. John Guthrie knocks it back down. Daniel Martins is in the middle. Bit of pinball in there, but Albion are able to get it away, and they'll look to break here. Daniel Martins get back in.
Defending there from Daniel Martins, crucial.
Cammy Bredner picks it up on the left. Yeah, that was really important from Daniel there, showing his pace to get back and deal with that one. Robbie Stewart looks to chase there, and outplay the ball goes.
Yeah, Rovers looking to break there in the counter as most of the Braves defenders were up attacking that corner, so that was really important for Daniel Martins to get in and break up that attack.
Yeah, I think it's always important those transitional moments for the Braves are crucial. A lot of energy and running in this team, and actually a free kick on Aidan Clougherty there, and it is. I think we mentioned some of the names at the back, but we've got Greg Stewart starting at centre back again, and he's making his way up for this one. No, Jack McDowell once again. It is a birthday for Jack McDowell today as well. He's done in the stand to our left here, so happy birthday to Jack, and another chance for Greg to impress in that defence as the ball's lifted in. It's met well by Christian Gecker, but out of play it goes.
Yeah, losing Jack McDowell's obviously it's a big loss to the team, but Greg Stewart's done really well at the back in the games that I've seen.
Yeah, both his games that he has played starting at centre back, he's been really, really impressive. Naturally, a central midfielder can play in the number 10 position as well, and you see he's got the height and the physicality to play back there. And tough assignment today up against Joe Bevan, one of the impressive strikers I think in the Lowland League. Jack Brown sends a header up towards Jamie Watson. Bevan flicks in, there is Greg Stewart looping that ball up high, and you can see that second ball drops down. And here's one, Scott Kuzik picking it up. He's done well, Scott, at the edge of the box here. Tries to roll a pass inside, see the idea, cut out well, and Braves will look to keep the pressure on here.
You couldn't see the idea there. I wonder if he would have been better. Lovely touch there to almost get the ball under control, but I wonder if he had an opportunity just to unleash a shot, test the goalkeeper early doors, see how he's able to handle some shots, but he elected for a neat pass that just didn't quite come off, unfortunately.
And that one's up and high and out of play here. Almost hit someone in the stand, but pretty well attended game today here at Lions Park.
Yeah, that ball came down like a missile there. luckily no injuries.
John Guthrie there, picking it up, trying to find Christian Getka. He's done well there, gets the left foot shot off and he caught it well, keeper saves. And it's out for a corner there, Christian Getka coming close for the Braves.
There you go, the midfield partnership there, normally working together defensively to break up play, worked really nicely there in attack. And a great volley from Christian Getka.
Yeah, keeper had to be alert to that one there, pushed down, the rebound did almost drop to a Braves player as well, but chance for a second corner here and it's going to be Scott Kuzik to take it, I believe, down on the right hand side. He's lifted it in over top of the keeper, gets a hand onto it and it drops down. It almost looked like it was in. John Guthrie misses his shot and Albion get away there. I almost thought the ball crossed the line there, it looked close. And now Albion are breaking up the right hand side. Joe Bevan with the ball, he sends a low cross in. Greg Stewart again, transitioning back and dealing with that one there.
Intense stuff. Hint of offside in that attack there, Callum, or?
It was definitely a bit difficult to score on that one there, yeah, I think he might have held it on time there. That'll be a free kick for the Braves. Once again, Fraser got to enjoy a good bit of atmosphere over on our right hand side. The Cali casuals making a bit of a racket, I'm sure I've picked that up on the stream.
I've maybe not seen them in a while, so it's good to see them back. They do bring an atmosphere, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, and you hear the players sometimes talking about that as well and enjoying a bit of noise here at Alliance Park. They're actually at East Kilbride away. I say a trip down the road, it's not that far at all for us. So it's good to see them travelling as well. And back home today. Now Albion have a chance to attack here. Daniel Martins comes across. Slightly late there from Daniel and going to the book here, first yellow of the game.
I think that's a little bit unfair from the referee.
Yeah, I think Daniel obviously had to come across to that one there. I think might have just lost his footing. Lost his footing a wee bit there and did obviously catch his man, but I think there was any intent in that one from Daniel.
Yeah, I think a talking to would have sufficed there, but the referee's keen to get his card out early doors, so Daniel Martins will need to be careful for the rest of the game.
And it will be a dangerous free kick situation to come here. It'll be an in-swinging ball, left-footed from the Albion player. Plenty of targets in the middle. Everyone back but Jamie Watson for the Braves. Setting it in now and into the middle. Daniel Martins does well. Get his head onto that one and send it out. Scott Kuzik back defending here. Joe Bevan in the corner and Albion knock the ball out. Braves looking to try and push up the park a wee bit here if they can. Albion are going to keep hold of the ball. Nia Joseph with it now, peeling out to the left hand side, knocks it inside. Braves plenty of players back there defending and they've done well. And it's Cammy Brenner at the edge of the box, sends the ball up. Jamie Watson's going to chase and Jamie will get to this one here. Striking as well there to hold up for his team, but I thought that was going to be a Braves throw there after an Albion throw. No, dish the ball backwards now. Trying to fight for the ball here and almost like Albion we're going to pick it up, but Braves do come out the ball and it's Jack Brown in defence of the Braves here. John Guthrie now. Strolling through the middle of the park to find Aidan Clougherty on the right. He's going to come across to Christian Geck now. Robbie Stewart on the left. Braves moving the ball well here and Jamie Watson recycles it back out to Jack Brown on the right. Thinks about putting a cross in, but plays it short to John Guthrie. And Albion plenty of players back here defending, and Aidan Clougherty spun well at the edge of the box. Just runs away from him there. Jack Brown clips it back over the top. Back John Guthrie.
Oh, referee, I'm not sure about that.
That looked close there. We can have a little look back at that one on our screen if you can see it. John Guthrie, unfortunately, had the flag raised on him there. nice little idea there. Certainly the clip ball from Jack Brown. Difficult to tell if he was onside or not. But good movement of the ball from the Braves in the last few minutes.
Yeah, it was a really clever ball over the top. Three had gone too early.
Throw to come here for Albion on the left hand side. Then short Nia Joseph at the edge of the box. Pokes it in and Christian Getka gets it away and Jamie Watson holds up. As well, Aiden Clockley now sends it back over top. Cammy Brenner's in the middle trying to chase onto this one. A bit too much weight on it and it's straight through to the keeper. Greg Stewart gets his head to a ball. Drops down in midfield. Christian Getka looks to intercept. Can't quite get onto that one. Albion keep it and Boffins to Joe Bevan. John Guthrie now has got Jamie Watson in front. Can't quite find him. Albion win the ball back. Blair picks it up in the pocket here. Michael Payton there out to the right hand side. That ball runs in, Daniel Martins puts it away. Michael Payton, certainly a player in midfield with plenty of pedigree for the opposition here. Good career, 34 years of age, managing Brecon for a spell. I remember when I believe that might have been possibly their first season in the Lowland League, Michael Payton, and doesn't quite have the engine I think he had on him before, but he's just sitting number 7 midfield for the opposition. He'll sit there and you see him getting a touch there, plenty of quality for the opposition. The Braves are attacking now. Jamie Watson on the left hand side and he holds it up, gives it to Cammy Bredner, but unfortunately that one just about rolls out of play. But Michael Payton, plenty of appearances for Dunfermline, Aberdeen, Queen of the South, Dumbarton more recently in his career.
Spelled down south as well at Stockport County, so yeah, not a bad career at all.
That's been Fraser having a quick look at the Wikipedia page there.
No, I knew that. I remember his Stockport County loan very well.
All 15 games at Stockport 10 years ago, yeah. The Braves are going to do some defending here. Cross is set in, it's going to go over the top of Adam Brown, and that's the first bit of action for Adam Brown in the Braves goal. Comfortable catch for him.
Yeah, I think the Braves are quite lucky there. That was a good break from Albion Rovers. It was really wasteful from their wide player there, Connor Duffy. John Guthrie will drive into midfield. Sloppy pass, unfortunately not to the feet of Cammy Bredner. With Cammy Bredner now, plays out to Jack Brown. Again, another sloppy pass, and the Braves can retrieve it, and out to Aidan Clockety. He'll take on his man and head for the touchline. Can he get across it? Gets one away, but blocked on it for a throw-in. That's good. I'll hopefully get to see Aidan Clockety in that position more frequently. Really tricky player. Pace.
Wait for it to come in here on the right hand side. Jack Brown up to take it. Waits for the right option and he pops it towards Scott Kuzik at the edge of the box. It's dealt with. Christian Getka is going to loop back into the middle, straight through to the goalkeeper. And he's going to dispatch that one long up towards Joe Bevan. Danny Martins comes across, deals with it well and puts it out of play. Joe Bevan, a player that, I don't know if you saw this one earlier in the year, Scottish Cup, scored a screamer against University of Stirling. I think that was live on the BBC that game. I remember watching it and really did impress in that one. Scored quite a few goals this year, and it's had a bit of a goal scoring hole to be filled in the Albion team. Charlie Riley, a player that caught the headlines last year.
Was it Dundee he went to?
It's Dundee he signed for, despite Albion. Obviously, unfortunate for them getting relegated. He was a real shining light in that team and was one of the 4 players nominated for Young Player of the Year in all of Scotland. I think the other 3 players, you have Matt O'Reilly from Celtic and all Premiership players and Charlie Riley. So real credit to Albion for creating a player like that, of course, and giving him the chance to go off. He's not had too many games for Dundee this year, but on that move certainly with his play, and also sent into middle. Adam Brown brings that one in as well.
Well, Dundee obviously having a strong season, so
yeah,
I'm sure his time will come.
I believe he picked up a bit of a knock as well at the start of his move there, but certainly shows avenues for players to move up and impress at this level. Plenty of young, impressive players in this Braves team as well, of course, and well, hopefully Dundee won't be having any scouts coming out watching the Braves games, of course, but Scott Kuzik tries to pop it over the top for Jamie Watson. Talking about players making moves, did see this morning as well, former Braves player Mark Kelly getting a good move to Dumbarton as well. He moved on from us this summer to go to East Kilbride, which is like a decent move for him, going there with the squad they've assembled. I think play time's been a bit sporadic for him, and sums up how good a player he is. He goes straight into a team that's challenging for I think they were the favourites for the League 2 title, Dumbarton. Having a bit of a tussle with Stenhousemuir at the minute, but Mark Kelly, good move for him as well, and progression. Plenty of players through Braves in recent years. Michael Payton in the midfield overruns that one a little bit, but Greg Stewart comes out, catches his man. A free kick. Should just be a talking to for Greg there. In Fraser as ever, we have a few comments coming in. People tuning in from around the world. We've got Thomas tuning in from across the pond in Atlanta. We've got Jock Kuzik, I don't know if that's a relation there to Scott perhaps, tuning in from Brittany, and Daniel tuning in from Arizona, and Everett tuning in from Michigan. I'm not sure if your pronunciation's any better than me, Fraser, on that one.
We'll go with Saginaw.
Any apologies for any mispronunciations there, but
a place I'm unfamiliar with, but I'm sure it's lovely.
Well, we're Michigan, USA. But obviously great to see everyone tuning in from around the world here as Albion clip this free kick into the box. Header comes and flags up for offside, but of course the Braves are global ownership model, and great to see people tuning in. Happy to give anyone a shout out tuning in for this one, and anyone wondering why we are on YouTube today instead of Facebook, as we have been for most games, there is no UK blackout today, so as the Scottish Premiership is on its annual winter break. And the long ball comes up here, Cammy Bredner out of play. I think we joked last time it was Cumbernauld Colts was the same day as the Old Firm, that this was the biggest game in the West on that day, which I still stand by, but I'd say certainly not. This is one of the standout fixtures today. John Guthrie clips the ball into the middle, Jamie Watson trying to get onto it. It's almost dropped for him, and now he goes for Braves corner.
Yeah, I think they struggled to find any games bigger than this Lanarkshire derby today.
Well, and of course we've had a bit of a laugh on our social media the last few days with Motherwell launching their own US model. I don't know if you saw that yourself, Fraser.
I did see that, yeah. It's garnered a bit of media attention.
So of course we've offered out for fans of other teams with the winter break being in action. Motherwell fans come along for £1 today, and certainly does look like our best attendance of the season today. And the corner comes into the middle, keeper punches it away. Could drop in the middle, but tacked away clear, and chance for Robbie Stewart to put it back into the middle. Braves keep a hold of it, Greg Stewart on the ball. Christian Getker into Aidan Clougherty. Bit of a heavy touch there and runs away from him, and it's hacked up and away and clear. Daniel Martin's aggressive play there to win his header. And Bradner chases it and it's hacked up high. And Albion do get it out here and does run for throwing. As I said, does look like probably best attendance of the season perhaps.
Oh, it's a great attendance today. So maybe go out a few hundred attendance, maybe more.
Definitely a few hundred here today. What's credit to Albion coming through decent numbers today himself as well, and Braves fans as ever. Hopefully we've got enough pies for everyone.
Only downside of all the fans being here is that no one will be listening on YouTube.
Oh well, we've still got some people watching in, I hope anyway. So That's where the international fans come in for us, Fraser, and our owners alike. Well, up to Daniel Martins here, brings it in.
The game yet to really spark into life. A couple of opportunities, but no huge opportunities yet for either side. So I think both teams just sussing each other out. Yeah, I mean, maybe cancelling each other out a wee bit as well, but competitive.
I think
start to the game anyway.
Might almost start to sound like a broken record here, but it does feel like every week you watch the Braves games and teams in this division match up so well, and there's hardly been a game which is one-sided, certainly, and maybe this one just neither team creating too many chances, I think it's safe to say early on, but matching up well as you've mentioned there.
The Braves, I would say, from my experience, they normally take a little bit of time to go into the game, but when they do, they come in strongly. So I would say a positive start from the Braves. Nothing to worry about so far. A couple of flashes of attacking intent, but good foundations for the rest of the games to build upon.
Yeah, we know we can be dangerous here from set pieces as well. Daniel Martins making his way up. One thing I can say, hit the headlines with his double against Celtic on just before Christmas. And he's a target, he's set pieces, especially with Jack McDowell up the team as we mentioned. He's down tying his laces in the middle. John Guthrie does send this one in. It's towards Daniel Martins, gets his head to it well, drops in the middle. Can the Braves get an effort if they can't? And Albion, if to get it clear, it's going to drop the edge of the box. Getka shoots, blocked well, and it's away.
The shot might have come off the Albion defender's arm there, but maybe too close to Christian Getka there to worry the referee. But really good opportunity again. Jamie Watson he was shaping up there for maybe even his bicycle kick-like shot, but his weight was just shifted the wrong way, unfortunately. John Guthrie and Hayden Clocker taking to get to the end. Oh, he can't.
Yeah, and that's going to be a foul there. Hayden Clocker caught the goalkeeper. I think that's just. I think I was always waiting for the whistle to come there. I think. Yeah. Obviously, when a player gets in the way of a goalkeeper, but it's not really Hayden. Nothing Hayden can really do about that, is there?
No, I think it's the right decision, but I mean, there is nothing Hayden can do. He can't make his body disappear, and the goalkeeper jumped into him, but that's just the way of it, unfortunately. I don't think Hayden can have any complaints, but looks like he's okay. He's up now.
Well, it's one of them for the goalkeeper. I think he's almost just got out of jail with that one in a way. He'd given the ball away, and then it was going to drop to Jamie Watson either way, and he's probably fortunate that Hayden was in that position to clip him, because he'd made the mistake, and he made the mistake before Hayden caught him. And I think players do have a right to go for the ball in situations like that.
Well, of course, yeah.
Goalkeepers do get a degree of protection, as they should, but not a huge amount in that one there. But shows there could be mistakes to be made. Nia Joseph's on the attack for Albion here. Greg Stewart on post defending, does well, pops it to Jack Brown. Scott Kuzik looking to get onto that one.
Lovely turn from John Guthrie. Play into Hayden Clocker, just check back to Greg Stewart. The Braves happy just to get the foot in the ball and build from the back here. After a little nervy moment there. John Guthrie to Jack Brown, who weighs up his options and goes back to Greg Stewart. What a pass that is out to Robbie Stewart. That's lovely to watch. Into Christian Getka to Jamie Watson, who tries the first time flick round the corner, just unfortunately too delicate. And Rovers will break now. The rush cross into the feet of Christian Getka though.
Robbie Stewart at the back here of the ball. Jack Brown, 1-2 of Scott Kuzik through the legs of the opposition player. Not quite enough in it to find Jamie Watson there, but Scott's good press and wins it back for his team, and Jamie Watson picks it up now.
Oh, lovely.
Knocks away from one
Through
and
the legs.
does well to keep a hold of it.
Oh, that was late.
That's it.
John Guthrie just slightly lucky maybe to draw the foul. His touch just almost getting him into a bit of bother there, but that was a rash challenge from Nia Joseph.
Yeah, another late one in there. A couple more viewers coming in from Hopkinton, Massachusetts, and as well as that, I think it's pronounced St. Louis. I don't know, you know your American geography too well, Fraser. It's spelt Louis. I think it's pronounced St. Louis.
Yeah, I think it's St. Louis as well. Yeah.
Which was
if Scott Bettencourt could confirm the pronunciation, St. Louis or St. Louis.
I believe
we're going with St. Louis.
I think it is. Yeah, spelled just the same as actually our winger. Louis Thompson, which is spelled Louis as well. It's pronounced Louis. So I'm getting mixed up now. Talking in circles here.
Scott, if you can confirm that, would be great.
Almost getting the name of our own players at this rate as well.
Again, that is fantastic from Greg Stewart.
He's been really composed in there, I think, and
doesn't need to go to deck. Just reads the play, fantastic. That was a shade of ball off the arm there, but I think maybe it just came off the shoulder. So the Rovers will break.
That's Michael Payton peeling off to the right here and breaks the pass, plays it short, it's clipped into the middle. Nia Joseph's there, so is Daniel Martins. Braves get it cleared. John Guthrie doing well. Scott Kuzik gets his head onto it, and Cameron Bredner controls it in here. Clips it into the channel. That one's going to run out of play there. I think you've seen a couple of flashes about what Scott Kuzik's in the team to do, though. We've seen quite a few wingers playing in that number 10 position for the Braves this year, and sort of as a link between the striker and the midfield, and it's an important role and can get in and around and make runs into the channel as well.
You know, I like what he's tried so far has maybe not quite come off, but I like what I'm seeing. It's that positive number 10. He's taking risks. He's trying to get the ball off quickly. 1-2's round the corner. It's not quite come off so far, but when it does, it will cause teams problems. But in addition to that, he's been industrious in defence. He's won the ball back a few times, so you can see that what he can bring to this team.
Well, he did come into the Braves actually last year, Thomas Scott, as a winger. So I don't know if he'd consider himself naturally a winger or midfielder now, because he did move into that midfield for the Braves last year, and I only caught him on a handful of occasions. Unfortunately, just around the time I joined the club, he moved on. I saw him a couple of times there in the middle, and really was just such a good link and added energy and running to those midfield positions. I say often, coming into the club as a winger, you could see what he's all about. And he was off in Australia for 1 year as well, playing out there. Great opportunity for him, and I'm sure he's glad to be back in nice cold Scotland though, for Lowland League action.
Come back with a lovely tan.
Tacked away, and Jamie Watson is going to run onto this. Keeper's well out of his goal, and had to put a close eye on that one there.
Yeah, he did well, the goalkeeper. Coordinated goalie gloves and football boots as well.
Yeah,
very stylish goalkeeper for Albion Rovers today. Intricate play. Oh, John Guthrie just loses out. That's some...
Robbie Stewart sends it. Jamie Watson chasing on him.
Yeah, I'm a little bit perplexed how that wasn't a foul to Albion Rovers, but happy to see that it wasn't given. But a couple of robust challenges.
Yeah, certainly. And I noticed as well in the comments we've got the official catch-up team in as well. Always doing good work there, covering the Lowland League, tuning in from sunny Fife. That's where you want to be watching the game from, I'm sure, yeah.
I don't know, is sunny Fife better than sunny Lanarkshire?
I'm not sure. I'm a Kirkcaldy native myself, so I probably shouldn't talk out too much. Depends where in Fife you are tuning in from. If it's up the west side of Fife, maybe not so much, but that's just personal opinion anyway. But in terms of action here, Albion are in possession coming up the left-hand side here. Nia Joseph knocks it around Greg Stewart, but cool again from the big man. Deals with that and gets it clear.
Greg Stewart's been absolutely fantastic at the back so far. If I was to give man of the match based on the first 34 minutes,
man of the half.
Man of the half hour. Man of the third. But he's been absolutely fantastic. He's dealt with everything with ease.
That's a push in the back of Jack Brown.
A couple of nice long balls as well that have gone right to where he's been aiming. But I'm enjoying watching Greg Stewart there at centre back. I guess you can see he's an attacking player, so he's bringing those attributes to the defence. He reads the play so well. His ball playing ability is not in question either, so been really good so far.
John Guthrie at the halfway now. Sends out to Jack Brown on the right.
That was a really good pass from John Guthrie. It's good to see Jack Brown in an attacking position. I thought he was going to get to the ball first there and maybe just nick it round the defender, but unfortunately wasn't quite able to.
No surprise in the I did think we were getting a compliment in the comments there. So I like the commentators' accents, nice mix of English and Scottish. But I have realised that's one of my pals. I think he's trying to wipe me out there. So. Thanks for that one, Panache. Ball in the midfield here, Robert Stewart.
Thanks very much. We'll take, regardless if it's a joke or not, I'll take a compliment any day. Thank you, Baby P.
Scott Kuzik. Trip there. He's done well to win a free kick in the dangerous area. But yeah, great to have Scott back at the club again. I've been down at training the last couple of weeks, and I was seeing them play, and I thought, is that Scott? I wasn't sure if it was him or not from a distance, and Ricky dropped me a text in the week saying Scott Kuzik has re-signed for us. I was like, it definitely was him. So I was going to say, it certainly made the job as well updating the website, because when a player leaves, their profile doesn't disappear. You can just make it so it doesn't turn up. So when he re-signed, just tick his back in there. It was the easiest signing I've ever done. So all his pictures and everything saved. So
work smart, not hard.
Exactly. I'll work hard as well, of course. And Cammy Brennan thinks this one into the middle. Get it dropped, keeper gets to it, and comes out to Daniel Martin's edge, shoots.
Oh,
caught that one well there, Daniel, and wins the corner for his team.
I thought maybe the way Robbie Stewart was down, it had been blocked by Robbie, but thankfully not. It blocked by an Albion player. Really good strike from Daniel Martins though. Got his laces through it, that was goal bound.
Yeah, certainly catching that one on his left foot there, and Daniel does like getting himself on the score sheet when he can.
There you go, Scott Kuzik on the corners as well, so he obviously brings a threat from dead ball situations.
Yeah, well, another left-footed player in this team as well. Did notice at the start Cammy off the corners here, but Cammy had a bit of height in the middle as well, and it's sent in.
After that one, maybe Cammy will be back on.
And he's offside there, Scott, if he does bring this ball in, which he does. Well, no, I wasn't eavesdropping, but I did hear, it's going to sound like I was eavesdropping now. I did hear Ricky saying to Cammy, just before the game, I was in the change room, and he said, Cammy, you're not on the set pieces today, but that's nothing against you just out of the two of them, between probably him and Scott, he can just add a bit more height in the middle as well and be a target in there, if anything, so this Cammy certainly does have a great set piece delivery on him as well.
Yeah, no, you can see the logic there. And I would fancy Cammy from the edge of the box as well if the ball was to fall to him. So sensible management, as always.
Outside flag is up. Yeah, without giving away too many of the Cali Braves dressing room secrets. Apologies there. Yeah. But the message from Ricky before the game.
Any other exclusives that we can share with the?
Well, I mean, the message from Ricky in short was he just wanted a little bit more quality on the ball today after East Kilbride last week, which was a really impressive point. But he almost came away from that game frustrated, which is funny against the league leaders. So he just felt we could knock the ball around a bit better, and you're seeing that at times here. But I think the Braves do have another level they can still kick into here, really.
Yeah, I do think there's another level. They've knocked it around nicely, but there's been a couple of stray passes that I know that the boys will be able to rectify, and when they get it right, it'll be very effective. So we're not far off it, but I think a lot to look forward to if they can just tighten up some of the passes. But as we said, it's a really good, strong start to the match and well in the game.
Ball on the far side here, runs out. Danny Martin's trying to hold off his man and he's just about done it well. Daniel Martin's up long to Jamie Watson. That's dropping the midfield here for Albion Rovers. Robbie Stewart gets a touch. One's out of play there again.
What's your prediction for today's game, Cal? At this point, haven't seen the first 35, 40 minutes?
Yeah, 40 minutes. I think this one's sort of set up well for the second half. It does feel like it could come into life. It feels like it's kind of the game that needs a goal, really, a bit of a cliche, isn't it? But I thought a goal could really open this one up a little bit. I fancy the Braves the way we are, knocking it around.
Yeah, I would as well, actually. Whatever the result, it'll be tight. But from what I've seen so far, I think Braves are offering just a little bit more.
Yeah, I'd agree there. And it is a strong bench again for the Braves as well. And here's your third and final exclusive from my time in the change room before the game. As Ricky was saying, Jacob dropped out the team, but it's really no fault of his own. He's been playing really well, and wants to make sure that Jacob, knew that's why he just dropped out the team. Chance for Scott to come in, and that's nothing against Jacob, and I'm sure we'll see him at some point. But Clotty's got the ball in the box here, and it's another corner to come. But yeah, I'm not giving away too many tactical exclusives there. Just what's been said. Ricky might not let me back in if he finds out I've given away all his.
Make sure he doesn't watch the stream back. But the Braves are not, quite a few times this season's like to score just before half time, so this would be a fantastic time for Daniel Martins or Greg Stewart to get their head on this and stick it in the back of the net. Good ball across. Oh, I thought that was flying in top corner.
Yeah, got up to that one really well there, Greg. Unlucky though, up the back post, and I feel like if you meet ahead of that, that sort of free, he rose up to, well, he would fancy himself to hit the target there, but
yeah,
good chance for Braves.
It was high for him, despite his height. He really did have to get up there, and he did well, but unfortunately just not able to direct it quite where he wanted to, but really good chance.
Seeing that set piece quality of Scott Kuzit there, really good ball into the back post.
I disagree, referee. I don't know about you, Callum, but
yeah, not much in that one there. Christian always nibbling away in the midfield.
I feel like he got enough on the ball there to streamed a little bit behind it. I don't know.
Not much in it. He's always nibbling away, Christian. So
maybe he just came round the side. That's probably a fair decision from the referee, really.
Scott Kuzit immediately closing down here. Just over top of Aidan Clougherty there. Great tackle from John Guthrie, and Greg Stewart will send this one up long. Jamie Watson, always a willing runner. Puts pressure on the back of his man. Matches the run well there. Alan Reid. And it's a throw in for his team. Up the line to Aidan Clougherty, gets his head onto it. Just a few more minutes left to go in this first half. If anyone in the stream wants to stick around for half time, 15 minutes, go off and get a cup of tea, whatever you want to do. But we'll be running our episode 3 of Behind the Braves, which, being brave I should say, our behind the scenes documentary. So stick around for that. It went live earlier in the week on YouTube, but good watching. But we'll have some defending to do here. Before that half-time whistle, Danny Martin's in the right place again. Robbie Stewart gets it away. Christian Getkin meets it first. It's going to drop though. Shot comes off. Danny Martin's good block post range. Chance comes again. And somehow it's turned wide.
a huge opportunity for the Rovers, but
Yeah.
I think that's the first time you've really heard the crowd react, or the Albion Rovers fans anyway react, so it just shows you the Braves have done well to contain Rovers to very few opportunities in this first half.
Yeah, just a late opportunity for them there. Arnie Casey making a run deep from midfield, and nothing was really stopping him there, was it? He just kept on going, and just wide, thankfully, for the Braves. But we're going to have a chance to come forward ourselves here. Jamie Watson's peeled off to the right hand side. Stands up as man. Couple step overs. Looks there on the outside. Flanks it off and wins aside another corner. Losing track of the Braves' corner count today, but it's certainly been a good few.
I've been. Scott Cusick trudges across, so it'll be an in-swinging corner. Hopefully with similar impact as his last one. Yeah, I really wouldn't want to be an out. Oh, the ball's coming across now. Just on top of the goalkeeper, who does well to gather. And he's keen to get the ball moving fast. Which he does. And the Rovers will break now. That's a really good ball from the goalkeeper.
Really impressive kick there.
Braves do well to get back though. Good defending from Robbie Stewart.
Yeah.
Puts off his man and then wins a goal kick.
And I think we need our weekly reminder, as we always have. Robbie Stewart is 17 years old at left back there, and plays so much composure, doesn't he? And dealing with that situation there superbly.
Yeah, huge future in the game. I think he's a fantastic football player, and it blows my mind every time I think about it.
Yeah, but that will be half time here, right on 45 minutes, and no time added on here at Alliance Park. But I'd say pretty even first half here at Alliance Park. I think Braves possibly had a bit more of the territory, a few set pieces in there, corners. But
I'd say the better chances. Other than that, the Rovers had the best chance maybe of the half, just at the end there. But I think the Braves had more chances throughout.
Yeah, I think agree with you then. It's set up well for the second half to come, so we will be back in 15 minutes. And as I mentioned there, stick around if you want to check out the third episode of our behind the scenes documentary, Being Brave. But otherwise, we'll be back in 15 minutes.
Welcome to Alliance Park. Here we are tonight. We got a game against Gretna 2008, match day 9. The boys have been on a decent bit of form the last couple of weeks. We managed to stop the rot, if you like, and get 2 draws, one away to Hearts, very good team, and then another last weekend against East Stirling. Very unfortunate again to lose a goal in the dying stages to only take away a point, but it should have been probably 3. But again, a great opportunity to bounce back against a Gretna side that have been struggling a wee bit as well, to be fair. So it's a big game for us today.
Thankfully the game is still on.
I'm sure that the guys are really up for it, really looking forward to it. So 3 points hopefully tonight. I mean, it's quite panic as well. Labelled unofficially the Kettle Derby. Kettle, as you know, here in Scotland, is used for making cups of tea, which we're renowned for here in the UK, is enjoying our tea. I think actually a few years ago when we played Gretna, it was freezing and they complained because they didn't have a kettle or something like that. There was something about some kind of complaint they had. So there's, since that day, every time we play each other, there's a wee bit of a tongue-in-cheek on the social media about don't forget to bring the kettle or put the kettle on or something. So between both social media teams, we kind of coined the phrase like the Kettle Derby, you know. So I actually thought about actually buying a real kettle and putting it up as a trophy, you know, like the Ashes. Every year, whoever wins the fixture gets to keep the kettle, you know. So maybe that's something we'll do, maybe next season. But yeah, just a wee anecdote of what we're all about. Right, my man. How are we? Jamie, all right, pal?
I want a performance tonight. Okay, we're getting there. For me, it's been good. Good 3 points tonight. On the board.
Excellent from a win tonight from the lads. Brilliant second half performance in particular. Great to get a clean sheet, 4 goals, big victories today. I think it's one of the boys that was recognised in the winning up in here at the Berry game. And today, so I'm going to come back to the office and see if that's been great. Obviously, the guy could see that the one that's starting to gel, but I think scoring 4 goals tonight, getting that clean sheet is obviously good for the confidence. And we'll look forward to Saturday against Boness, which again is another.
Braves will be delighted with that. Squad unity and squad mentality and squad togetherness is huge. What we like to think we try and preach here. Easier said and done, but if you've got good characters in there like that, then it makes my job easy. Take this jersey and I'm not going to give it away. That's been important, especially the back.
Yeah, I'm Dean Muirhead, and I'm in from Houston, Texas. I'm here to accept the best fan of the week for the Caledonian Braves, I assume. Although the kids today were pretty good too as well. Well, with the new ownership and stuff, we have about 10 folks in Houston who've invested too. So I'm the only one who made it this trip, but they all want to come back and support the Braves. Yeah, we're excited about the idea and what Chris is doing and Ricky managing the team. Yeah, it's like Chris said, it's not for the faint of heart on a day like today. But it was a lovely day to watch a game and watch a win.
A month ago, just over a month ago. It's been very successful. It's been fantastic to see so many people investing in the club.
So welcome back to Alliance Park.
The last count today, 650 investors from 20 different countries. From Scotland, here in Scotland, France, Spain, Portugal, Brazil, Singapore, Nepal, Kathmandu, I believe it, we have an owner in Kathmandu, and quite a lot of the ownership community coming from the United States, which is fantastic as well. We have actually 44 states out of the 50 in America represented in the ownership group. We have a few interesting owners, like I mentioned, from the White House, Chief of Staff. I saw that one coming out. I thought, wow, the White House, actually Caledonian Braves, a couple of scientists in NASA as well. Texas, who actually said they were going to try and get an astronaut involved. Maybe when the astronauts up there we can find a few
I'm in my fourth season here now, and I love being chaplain because I really care about people, and I've got a passion for football as well. And being a chaplain lets me combine both of those things. On match days here at Alliance Park, then I try and help out with maybe making announcements on the stadium tannoy or serving tea and coffee in the hospitality. And
from the ownership
that lets me chat
campaign.
with some of the
There's a lot
folks
more
and
to come from
officials
the guys
from some of the visit
on the
teams
park.
or others that
There's a
are
lot
here
more
to
to come
watch
from
the
us off the
match.
park as well.
And then at other times around the Braves, maybe for training, and other times as well, then I'm available to support our own players and coaches and to help them with their mental, emotional and spiritual well-being, and it's a real privilege to be available to help in that way, and all of those things are why I love being a chaplain.
2 weeks ago we had YouTuber Blair McNally down for a game. It was great to have him along for it. He did get in contact with me recently because he was down last season. He was interested in what was going on at the club, as we had our free ticket policy, I should say. Actually, last year we weren't charging for games, so he came along to a game there. He wanted to see how we're doing this year, obviously with the launch of our We Funder. Pretty exciting time. The owner of the club, Chris, was in the country as well, so they caught up. It was a really good watch. If you haven't checked it out on his YouTube channel, I'd definitely say go and give that a watch.
Hopefully I'll be back soon.
1 2 years there, start really strong. Okay, using your attributes well. Look to get early touch on the ball. Okay, especially the attackers, get on the ball. Look to just get touches on the ball. First and foremost, play yourself into the game. Okay, really important to start. If you can get kick off right to the start, get at them, show an impetus and a direction that you want to play into them. Strong, aggressive with each other. Play the way you know that we were speaking about for we can when you're in possession of the ball down. Okay, don't we can force anything unless it's totally on. Alright? Calls for the back when we can, we go and get it down and play when we can. Other than that, we go and turn them in for the strike, to the channel for the strikers, the wide players, into their feet, etc. We'll play through John, we'll play through Christian, high energy in there, fantastic. Okay, we've got loads of different deserve to win, play with that spirit. Over the piece, do that. Right?
We had over 1 million views on one of our TikTok videos, which was fantastic. You know, we had the two guys, Jordan and Andrew, who came over, and they'd done almost a day in the life of what it's like to be an American owner coming to Scotland, and that got a lot of traction. You know, people really enjoyed that. To be fair, it's a great wee video. Although the comments in the chat below, it was all about how the guys were pronouncing Edinburgh or Edinburgh or Edinburgh. And also where the Highlands starts. They seem to think it starts at Lowland, so that caused a lot of debate on the chat. But yeah, no, it was great to see a video going viral. It just shows you that you know, if you
how
create good content,
potential is this squad
it can actually bring eyeballs to the club, and that's what it's all about, and that's certainly what's happened. And we've seen some positive results through the investment campaign.
But I think the margin of progression, we've got a lot more to more to go. But we need to make that and realise that as soon as we possibly can. But it's going to take time, because some smashing players, I think our young players are absolutely smashing. I really, really do. You know, we've got young players, Robbie's at 17-year-old, we've got Lewis, 18, Josh 18, you know, Jacob 18, Martin, you know, 17. Well, there's so many good young players. It's going to take time to come to fruition. You know, we've got experienced boys in there, obviously, Neil and Watson,
got to be yours,
you know, Harvey,
dominate the opposition.
Balance out.
Okay, the opposition man that you're up against.
It's a defeat today. It's disappointing.
Okay, I want you to work harder than
hate
him.
to say it. Let's move
Okay,
on. But
every scenario.
We had over 1 million views on one of our TikTok videos, which was fantastic. You know, we had the two guys, Jordan and Andrew, who came over, and they'd done almost a day in the life of what it's like to be an American owner coming to Scotland. And that got a lot of traction, you know, people really enjoyed that. To be fair, it was a great wee video. Although the comments in the chat below, it was all about how the guys were pronouncing Edinburgh, or Edinburgh, or Edinburgh, and also where the Highlands start. They seem to think it starts at Loch Lomond, so that caused a lot of debate on the chat. But yeah, no, it was great to see a video going viral. It just shows you that you know, if you create good content, you know, it can actually bring eyeballs to the club, and that's what it's all about. And that's certainly what's happened. And we've seen some positive results through the investment campaign from that video, so that was great. Something as well for us that's really, you know, obviously really important, the fact that we do have fans and owners that are not necessarily here in and around Glasgow or in Scotland. Most of them being abroad, is to obviously, it's important to us that we're able to stream the games live for those fans. It's been a challenge just because of the lack of resources we have here at Alliance Park, the lack of internet. So we actually just get internet delivered this week through Starlink. I phoned up my friend Elon Musk and I asked him just to send me through a satellite. So we have Starlink here, so we're in the process of getting that tested. We bought some new equipment, we bought new cameras, and the idea is that we have a good setup so that we can actually stream games live, but not just stream games live, but actually stream them live with good quality images, good quality sound, commentary, so that the fans again in America and all over the world can actually see the games and get to know the players and, you know, enjoy when we win. We are actually delighted to be working with Le Coq Sportif. The reason behind that is quite simply because there's obviously Caledonian Braves and there's EduSport Academy, which is the French football academy from which Caledonian Braves was born. I'm also Scottish, but I'm French as well. I live in Paris. So there was always that notion to try and work with the French brand Le Coq Sportif. Particularly for me, interesting because when I was a kid, I remember Le Coq Sportif. You know, it's quite a kind of heritage sports brand. You know, there's a lot of legacy there. When I think personally, Le Coq Sportif, I think of guys like Michel Platini, I think of Diego Maradona holding up the World Cup in 1986. So it's great that we will be the first club in the UK to wear Le Coq Sportif this season, which is something I'm very proud of. And there's a kind of nod and a wink to French culture, French folk heritage.
Yeah, so it's been a really busy week for myself. Come back to Scotland from France this week for EduSport, which is the private football academy associated with Caledonian Braves. If you guys have seen the documentary Brave Calling, you'll see the transition from EduSport into Caledonian Braves. So those guys came over yesterday. Get them settled in. They're going to be living in Glasgow in the city centre. They'll come here and train at Alliance Park during the day. Those guys will represent Caledonian Braves at under 20s, and hopefully, if some of them are good enough, they can come and hopefully push for a place in the first team. So it's been a busy week. Really tired, but it's all good going on. It's great to be here tonight. Done a wee video for TikTok. American football, throwing American football never looks so easy. You watch it on the TV, you know, watch Patrick Owens and other guys just launching balls 70 yards. I pick up the ball, try and throw it. Lucky if it went 10. Ball going all over the place. Zero technique. The boys are giving me all sorts of abuse for my lack of technique. Big Bernie, the American goalie, picks it up, boom, shoom, like a rocket. Shoom. So yeah, maybe you guys, certainly the Americans, have a unique talent when it comes to throwing a football for sure. You know? So you guys will see that at some point as well.
There's a map, so can
that's what it's about. It's about performances, it's about progress, it's about getting points on board, and that's not always a true reflection of progress.
Hi everyone, I'm David Ramsey, I'm the club chaplain. Really exciting day here today for the Scottish Cup. We welcome Fraserburgh down to Alliance Park, so we're looking forward to playing them. The Scottish Cup's always really exciting because of how far, if you get a good run in the Cup, then you can get some of the really big teams a little later in the competition. The boys did well last week with a win against Girvan, and just you can see them training behind me here looking good for today, so we're just excited about the day and really looking forward to it.
We've still got to keep going, we've got to keep getting better, there's more games to come. Like you rightly said, we'll have a weekend off next weekend. I'm never one for weaning off, but we'll be off next weekend, and they can go and do what they need to do and relax, because it's been a hectic schedule this month. We've got a bounce game on Tuesday, some will play in the Friday night 20s game as well, so I want to have a week still full of games and then off the weekend. But we can relax a wee bit knowing that we've had a good month, and we can reset a bit, and then we're into obviously a few good games coming up.
Today we're at Barrafield in East End of Glasgow, in the shadows of Celtic Park. The Regisport Academy are going to play a Celtic under 18s in a friendly game. It's an excellent opportunity for our young lads to go up against some of the best talent in Scotland. So the boys are really looking forward to it. It's a beautiful morning here in Glasgow. I'm really excited to see how the boys perform against Celtic today. Right, let's go and we'll meet some of the reprobates.
Real guys, for the Braves can get it clear.
In English, guys are here today in English.
That's going to be a penalty for Fraserburgh. Fraserburgh lead here at Alliance Park.
Yeah, hi, my name is Abdulaziz.
And it's almost time for the second half to start here once again. Players are back out on the park, and 15-minute break. Hope everyone enjoyed watching Being Brave. If you do want to watch the full episode, it is up on YouTube now, and it's a really interesting thing, giving you a different insight into the Braves, and there'll be more to come as well. Next episode's in production, and so make sure you check out the whole thing if you want to see the end of that there. And it doesn't look like we'll have any changes at half time. So you wait for this one to kick off again. A few goals around the Lowland League. Broomhill winning 2-1 at home to Gretna. Bowness 2-0 up away to Caledonian. Cumbernauld Colts drawing 1-1 with East Kilbride. That's a massive game at the top of the table. Celtic B are 2-0 up away to Edinburgh University, and Trinent are 2-0 up away to Caledonian Rovers. The only goalless games are here, and Berwick between civil service strollers. So plenty of goals around the Lowland League. Fraser, you expecting some here in the second half?
I think, for sure, yeah. There's been plenty of opportunities, so I'm sure at some point it's bound to give, but we can't have 2 0-0 draws in a row, Cal.
That's what.
The law of averages just suggests that's impossible, but
yeah, certainly. Yeah, I mean, as a person that edits the highlight packages as well, I can tell you, I certainly hope it's not. Keep my Saturday night a bit more exciting, you know. Brenda sends this ball up long. It's touched on back to the goalkeeper.
I'd like a goal for the Braves just so that I can hear the reaction of the ultras to our right. They make a lot of noise when they don't score, so we've also just knocked the ball in the pit, so hopefully someone can get that fast.
Yeah.
Before the ball makes its way out this way.
Oh goodness, we have a young fan on the park there. He's off there. I think someone just bounced. I think someone actually bounced off someone there.
Yeah.
That's way on there.
His eyes lit up there a wee bit when I think he realised that the players were coming in his direction.
Daniel Martin's charging in his direction, yeah. That ball was sent out to the left. Cammy Bredner now. Cutting in to his right foot. He's going to shoot. Slowly. Decent effort there from Cammy. He fires it on his left foot as we know. And then so, again, we appreciate all the comments coming in that first half. Keep them coming. The second half, does anyone got any goal score predictions for this? See if anyone's got some names they want to put in there. And we've got another new one here, Darren tuning in from Pyongyang.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's great to see as well.
I see Jock, saying the Braves doing well, just need to be patient and watch out for the counter-attack. I think he's not wrong there. A couple of times in the first half the Rovers looked dangerous on the counter-attack, so...
Yeah, I'd agree with him there. It's probably not too dissimilar to what Ricky would have been saying at half-time, I'm sure. Just want to see a bit more quality in that final third, get the ball down and make sure nothing till at the other end. Adam Brown probably tested for the first time there.
Scott as well, if you're still watching, if you can confirm the pronunciation of St Louis or St Louis. That's been eating away at me for the first half. Don't know about you, Callum, but eager.
Yeah, I'd agree. Agree with you there. Eager's the word. Not sure if it's just this moment of time. Cammy looking pushing in a bit close to the middle. Maybe he's just tucked in at this minute, but Scott's looking maybe dropped in a little bit more. So it might be just a moment in time, but
yeah, possibly just as the ball's shifted over there on the right hand side, but something to keep an eye on if that's an instruction that he's been given to play more centrally. Maybe allow Robbie Stewart to get forward a bit more as well.
Sends it up long for Jamie Watson, backing into his man there. And we'd like to apologise in the stream as well, was flagged up. There might have been a slight issue with the sound. Technical issue there, we'll have a look at that one at the end of the game. Hopefully it won't happen again, not too sure what might have happened there, but apologies if anyone's viewing experience of being brave was hampered at all. Long ball sent up. Jack Brown gets his foot onto it, but as well as being brave, we've been doing our recent Inside Matchday series as well, just trying to give you a bit of a different insight and meet a few of the faces around the club on a game day. And if you tune into the next episode, me and Fraser did do our half-time bit there as well, so not trying to deter viewers there.
Yeah, I think I need to learn to say less.
Yes, if anyone wonders why the next one is 20 minutes long, Fraser used all 15 minutes to let us know his thoughts.
Or to say more in less words. I think that's my New Year's resolution, but hopefully it's entertaining enough for you all.
And as Cameron Brenner turns the ball away there, a bit of a sloppy pass, Nia Joseph slips in. Joe Bevan gets the first time shot off the flex, straight down the throat of Adam Brown, and he gets down, hold on to that one comfortably. And we had a quick word for Adam as well at half time. He's looked very comfortable in that Braves goal. Not been tested too much in terms of shot stopping, but everything else he's done, he's looked comfortable. You wouldn't really tell he's been chucked in for his first game.
That's powerful from Cammy Brenner, really good. Oh, he's just rushed across there. That was fantastic. They left his defender in his dust.
Joe Bevan here has been on the right a fair bit, and he's taken on Daniel Martins on the outside. Takes double deflection.
Daniel Martins.
Yeah, as I said, Joe Bevan's a player I've really been impressed by whenever I've seen him play.
Yeah.
He's young as well and good pace there, but Daniel Martins, full credit to him, managed to run there and did well.
I know, I wouldn't lie, the way Joe Bevan had the ball there and shifted across onto his right, it looked like he had Daniel Martins exactly where he wanted, so I was a bit worried about how that was going to turn out, but fantastic defending. Daniel Martins didn't panic.
Robbie Stewart doing well there, and
as did Robbie Stewart there.
Talking of Joe Bevan there, it's just 19 years of age. Double check that one there, and certainly a player to watch out for. Any Lowland League fans?
Yeah, clearly good technically. He's got speed as well, agile. So for a modern footballer, that's what you're wanting.
Albion on the attack on the left here. Jack Brown there knocks it off his man. It's now thrown for the Braves. It's penned in a little bit down there. And I'm not sure if I'm seeing this, Fraser. It looks like a large contingency of fans for Albion Rovers have switched to the other side of the park here to be a bit closer to the Adam Brown score once again.
Yeah, optimistic. Hopefully that'll be the wrong decision. I think all the action's going to be down the other side.
That's what I'm certainly hoping, but Albion fans will be watching this attack closely here in the box, and Dan Martins gets his head onto it. Robbie Stewart as well to complete the clearance, and Jamie Watson will try and chase it down, but again not able to get onto that one. I think Joe Ben was offside there, so it runs straight through to Robbie Stewart, take the throw in. Ball drops here and sent in behind. Christian Getka stays close. And that one's almost out there, but he's done well. And Jack Brown.
Yeah, I think Michael Payton oversold himself there. Christian Getka just nice and composed. Stood his ground and was able to play out.
And Jack Brown sends the throw up the line. I think they're on a bit of power in there.
Christian Getka to Cammy Bredner, who'll run at the Albion Rovers defence. What a strike! Oh,
unfortunate. What an attempt for the Braves.
Yeah, I think the goalie did get a touch to it. That was really positive. Fantastic to see.
I wasn't too sure if the keeper did get a touch onto that one, but yeah, obviously no complaints in there, and Cammy. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
The keeper quite happy to take the plaudits for his save, so
yeah. Watching his near post well there.
Hopefully get to see more of that though in the second half. Cammy Bredner in full flight is dangerous.
This ball sent in. It's deep again. It's met well. The head is cleared off the line.
Cammy Bredner
just
again.
Out there. Well, we mentioned it. Cammy not taking the set pieces in the middle today, and he met that one well and just dug off the line, close to the Braves. Braves win the ball back there. No foul there. Push up here. Robbie Stewart going himself into Jamie Watson, edge of the box, holds it up well. Jack Brown and Braves putting numbers into this one.
Good ball.
Sent over everyone and out of play, unfortunately, but Braves getting a bit of momentum here, but there's a man down for the opposition here after that firm challenge.
Yeah, I think Robbie Stewart was lucky to get away with that one, I won't lie. Came through the back of the defender. Strong challenge, and no intent to injure him, but I think he did maybe come through the back, but referee adjudged that it was okay.
I get a bit of treatment from the physio here. Just looking a bit of discomfort. Oh no, I have to say, nice to be in the second half again, starting a bit of daylight. Coming back a little bit.
It's nice, although I am feeling the cold now that the sun's sort of beginning to set. So it's going to be a very nippy end to this game.
Albion playing out from the back here. The man on the near side, waiting to come back onto the park. Out for Braves throwing. Robbie Stewart to take the throw.
Games don't get any easier for the Braves either. Next league game away to Tranent.
Yep. Well, that's the next league game, but we're back home for a cup game next weekend. South Counties Challenge Cup against Wigtown and Bladnock, I believe the name of the team. I can't claim that I'm familiar with them, but we'll be looking to retain the South Challenge Cup that we won last season. And Scott Kuzik on the right hand side. tries to take it around his man, stands him up well, and he's won a corner there.
I like the look of Scott Cusick, by the way. He's rather than trying to take it round his man, thought he'll pop it through the legs of the defender. Didn't quite come off, but
yeah, Scott, he's a really impressive player, I think, and changed his game by stepping into the middle of the park. I didn't see all too much of him last year, but everyone that spoke about him said he was a real big miss when he went out the team midway through the year. And a few decent sparks here, and he's going to send this corner in.
Great ball.
Danny Martin's out the back, drops onto Greg Stewart. Bridge trying to get a decent shot off there. It's blocked, and Albion will get away. And chance to counter-attack here. Slipped in behind for Joe Bevan, now running onto it. Jack Brown covering well, and that's what he's there to do. And puts deflection in, and now for a throw-in. Yeah. Another good chance of the Braves there.
As Jock said, have to be aware of the counter-attack, and that was an ominous attack from the Rovers, but Braves did well to get back and reorganise. But again, another like a really dangerous ball across from Scott Cusick. I thought Daniel Martins had done enough to get his head to it to send the ball goal bound, but well defended by the Rovers.
Yeah, we'll see a first change coming here for the opposition. Arne Cases probably came closest for them in this game. That shot at the end of the half. He makes way for number 8, McMahon. So appreciate Albion, one of the first teams to play in a long time. They've actually given us just on their social media team sheet anyway, the numbers of the subs coming on. So a bit easier to identify who's coming on here, and we're having to spark a bit of change in this game. Just around the hour mark here. Joining in with the Cali Braves fans there. Fraser, a bit of drumming.
It's hard not to get carried away with them.
Yeah, they've not stopped singing all afternoon, and that's certainly what it's about. Come and support your local team. It's a beautiful sky here as well, isn't it? Watch it on. All our international supporters and owners getting a bit of picturesque Scotland. The backdrop here.
It is a lovely day. It's not often we can say that here, but it has been a gorgeous day in Lanarkshire.
Cross the send into the middle now. It's brought down at the back by Peyton. Holds it up, sends pass inside. Won by Nigel, so wants to spin, he goes down. Nothing in that. Greg Stewart gets the play. Jamie Watson will chase.
Shouts for a penalty there.
Don't think there was much in that for me personally. It was just ball caught up under his feet a wee bit, Nia Joseph, and no real challenges came in my opinion. Fraser doesn't look quite so convinced based on his facial expressions.
Maybe not quite a 50-50, but yeah, nervy moment. But I think a penalty would have been harsh, but there's a slight argument for it. But yeah, I think slightly biased as well, but I do think that was the right decision to let play go on. Cammy Bednar now to Christian Getka, can he get to it? He does, but at full stretch.
Well, like Christian there, but you say Christian gets onto that one. That's a line we use a fair bit amount. He's always running. Whenever there's a loose ball, Christian Getka's running onto it somehow.
Yeah, I wonder what his distance covered stats are now. Probably 8 or 9 kilometres at this point.
There's Joe Bevan getting onto this ball, and he's cut inside. He's going to get a shot off. It's low. He's done well there, and Adam had to watch that. Another comfortable piece of goalkeeping there.
Very easy on the eye, Bevan there. Good turn of pace, technical, good shot.
I mean, I think it's one of them. I would recommend anyone after this game go off and watch his goal he did score against Stirling Uni in the Scottish Cup. After the game, of course. Because we're all concerned about the Braves, but you can always appreciate a good piece of football when you see it. And he is a fine young footballer there, but Braves dealing with him pretty well for the most part, I'd have to say. You see down on the far side a few of the Braves boys still warming up down there. If they do want to go to the bench, Matty Collins, Keane Spears and the likes. Cammy Bredner is down here. Might need a bit of treatment. Plenty of options on that bench. It looks like we might be seeing Matty Collins come into the game here. And you presume for Cammy Bredner, who's down in discomfort here. Cammy is needing some treatment down here from Leanne. And I think Christian Geck is just getting a few instructions there. Almost a double sub for a second, but having a chat with Aidan there, and Cammy's made his way off the park to our right, so I presume that's him off. And Matty Collins, I believe that is making his way across to our near side here. Got about half an hour to make an impact here, Matty. You know what? I think I fancy Matty Collins' goal here.
I would love it. He's got the ability.
Yeah, he's equal for he's actually the second top scorer for the Braves this season, behind Ross McNeil. Had a real purple patch earlier in the year where he couldn't stop scoring. He's dropped up the starting lineup in recent weeks. I spoke to him after the game though, the other day, and he's glad there is that competition for places in there, and all pushing each other, have different skills they can offer, and comes on this left-hand side and he's screaming the ball from Clougherty. He's got it. Nice touch in from Matty. Onto his right foot, shoots, deflects, and I thought my call might have been coming off early there. Matty Collins wins his team a corner.
I know, that's a shame that was blocked. I think that was goal bound. Scott Cusick to float the ball in. It's another dangerous ball. Greg Stewart gets
so close from Greg again.
That was the opportunity. Arguably released too early, but the ball, it was unchallenged. He's been fantastic in this game so far, Greg Stewart, but I think he should have been getting that shot on target at least. Well played, John Guthrie. Scott Cusick to John Guthrie. To Cusick again, takes the touch, John Guthrie.
Nice football.
To Aidan Clougherty. Nice football, a little bit rushed in the end. Just results in the Braves losing the ball, but well played, Jack Brown. Just does enough to.
That's a good header there from Robbie. Brings down ball to win it back again and knocks it up into the channel. Scott Cusick controls it in. Trying to knock it off to Matty Collins. Not enough on it. The long ball comes up, Danny Martins gets his head to it.
Again, you can see what he was trying there, Cusick, but I think that was an opportunity for him just to take the ball in, take control, and then try and find the pass. He's got the ball now on the turn. Jamie Watson, his touch eludes him.
Albion to the ball at the back. Yeah, we can immediately see what Matty Collins was about when he came on the park a few minutes ago though, having that shot. Playing on the left, right foot, player loves to cut in and shoot. Jack Brown's giving the ball away in the corner here. I thought that one was going out. John Guthrie intercepts well though, and Greg Stewart strides out the ball. Lovely pass to Scott Cusick. He's got Matty on his left hand side and he brings it in. Cuts inside of his man. Lovely bit of play from the winger. Pops it in for Scott Cusick. McMahon in there making a good interception though, and doesn't quite work out for the Braves. And you see Joe Bevan open up his legs again, taking on Robbie Stewart on the outside. And a bit of a curse to the commentator there as he runs it out. And it's a goal kick here for the Braves.
Thank you very much, Jack. It means a lot to me.
Fraser getting a bit of bit of support in the comments there. Got a few fans there, Fraser.
If you get in contact, Jack, I'm happy to offer a signed photograph if you'd like.
Carry them around the car boot, do you, for occasions like this? Fraser ships internationally as well, I've heard, if anyone's wondering. All up, Peyton touches that one down. All clips into the channel. Once again, looking for Joe Bevan and
Game's really opening up.
Danny Martins, right place, gets it away.
It's been a fun watch in the last couple of minutes, end-to-end football.
Yeah, you feel like both teams will have things they feel like can sharpen up a little bit more on in this game, but it's only there for, I think both teams think it's there for the taking as well. Daniel Martins gets his head onto that. Scott Kuzik, touch up to Jamie Watson. Collins brings it down, back to Robbie. Up into the channel, and after a decent wee phase there, Braves aren't holding the ball quite as well as they were. Dylan's hold it up well, using his strength now and cutting inside. Running at Daniel Martins. Ushers the run well and out it goes. As we say, a few decent chances for the Braves, and as I was bringing up before I was cut off, Matty Collins loves cutting on that right foot that I was saying a few minutes ago, and definitely a dangerous option on this left-hand side. Different player to Cammy Bredner, and both certainly dangerous. I didn't almost think my prediction came off. I was actually sitting with my friends yesterday, Fraser, I should tell you this. I don't know if I've got some sort of skill for predicting things, but 80 minutes into the Dundee United game last night, I said to my friends, if you want the easiest money in your life, put Dundee United to win this game and Tony Watt to score, and he rocks up with a goal and a late winner for Dundee United yesterday. So
did you take your own advice?
I didn't know, because I didn't want Dundee United to win that game.
Oh, of course.
Personal interest, but maybe a similar prediction here. I wouldn't mind seeing a Scott Kuzik goal, certainly. That would make some fun editing in the highlights. That's a lovely bit of interplay. Matty Collins back to Scott. It's Matty's taking a turn more inside position. Good footwork, sorted into Jamie Watson, holding up, back to goal. Christian Getkin now, Jack Brown getting involved in the attack here on the right. Hooks into Aidan Clougherty in advance of him. Trying to spin out that corner there. Albion man wins it back, knocks it off Aidan. For a goal kick it is.
That was nice play though between Scott Kuzik and Matty Collins. You can see two really technical players. They want to get that ball down on the ground. If they can play little triangles, they will.
Well, and I think we should mention here, coming up for the opposition, Fraser, this might be one of the tallest players you've seen play in the Lowland League. No Jack McDowell today. So if you're wanting a bit of 6'6" action, on comes Prince for the opposition, and he's certainly a handful in attack, I must say. You can see him come in there, and
he's actually he's dwarfing Daniel Martins and Greg Stewart there. Not many people do that.
I will say I'm sure Prince has probably not had many more tough games that he did the last time he played against them. He did start up front and he was a handful, I'll give him that, but I think Jack McDowell won every single header against him throughout the day. I was sort of totting that one up in my commentary, but they sent up to the big man now, holds it up. Danny Martins chips in to win the ball back. I'm sure Daniel will fancy himself in that battle as well. You can see it's unusual to see someone with the height advantage on Daniel, certainly by that much of a margin anyway. So, but believe it or not, long balls will be going up to him.
Well, there you go. Daniel Martins won.
Well, Daniel certainly reads the game really well and will fancy himself in those battles. And Scott Kuzik picks up the ball. Pocket of space here for Scott, and he sends across in towards Jamie Watson. And it almost goes to him, and it's touched back to keep it. Schools for a pass back. The referee's not interested.
I'm unsure. It depends on your definition of pass.
Yeah.
That was an intentional kick from the Rovers player, and it landed in that arm to the goalkeeper. But
I think he'll get away with it because it'll be seen as probably an interception from the cross. If I can understand that from the referee's point, but John Guthrie's booked for his protests. But also, he's obviously touching it back to his goalkeeper. He's not.
Yeah, no.
He knows who he was touching it to, so, and it was off the foot certainly. So. can understand the Braves' frustration with that one.
I think if he was just clearing that, the ball would have ended up in the stands. So
obviously, he did intentionally touch to his goalkeeper, as we say. So
I would think so. I mean, we'll never truly know, but I'd be very surprised if there wasn't intent in that. But anyway, not to be a great ball from Scott Cusick.
Yeah, really nice today. That was, in all fairness to the defender, that was a crucial touch because Jamie Watson might have had a tap in behind him if he didn't get onto that.
Yeah, no, it was good defending. There's no doubt about it, but just whether or not it was within the letter of the law. But you can see, he's just beating for pace there, Matty Collins, but you can see the difference that Matty Collins has made. He's linking up really well with Scott Cusick so far, and I think Scott Cusick's began to be a little bit more influential since he's come on as well, so good link-up play between the two of them.
Yeah, well, I've asked Ricky this before. He's never one to sort of just roll the changes if he feels like he doesn't need to. He will make sure he makes the best use of his subs, and we'll be seeing the second one here. It's Josh Gemmell. I believe that will be making his way onto the park for Jamie Watson, who's run around up there. Not quite the chances he would have had hoped for today. I thought it was on already, but Josh Gemmell comes on, and that's a really big chance for him to make an impact. If you've not seen Josh, he's a young striker that's, unfortunately for Josh, I think he's had to play third fiddle to Ross McNeil and Jamie Watson, two of our more senior strikers, with Ross McNeil being out injured today. Jamie starting, Josh gets a chance to come on, and he scored a couple of goals already for the Braves in cup competitions, and a really important late winner in the South Challenge Cup against, I believe it was East Stirlingshire, another Lowland League team, so he's shown he can score goals, and he was with Open Goal Broomhill last season, scored over 30 goals for their development team, and won in the Lowland League as well. So a chance for him to impress here. So Josh has found game time a bit difficult to come across at times, which is understandable given the goal scoring form we've seen of Ross McNeil, of course.
Exactly, he is a big loss, there's no doubt about that, Ross McNeil.
Back-to-back player of the month for Ross McNeil. Doesn't like he'll have much of a chance to follow it up this month, missing our first two games of January unfortunately, but Robbie Strand to defend the situation here. And sends a ball up, looking for the run, Nia Joseph. He's going to run straight through Adam Brown. He's not going to get to it, and it's kept alive. You have to get back to his goal quickly. Cross sent into the middle. Danny Martins pulls his man down, and it's a penalty for Albion Rovers.
You can see the replay here. I think possibly Daniel Martins was holding on to his man.
Yeah, just a bit too physical possibly in there from Daniel. I think unfortunate there, was a difficult situation to defend and felt like you had to make a challenge, and Albion will have a penalty here to be taken by Nia Joseph.
Huge opportunity though for Adam Brown.
Yeah. Nia Joseph to take it, as we say. Scored from the spot last time the two teams faced off as well. At Clifton Hill, and Adam Brown's getting a talking to from the referee. Stick on his line here. But biggest chance of the game here for Albion to take the lead. Just taking a moment for this one to be taken here. Adam having a word with the referee. Don't know if he's just trying to stall for time a little bit here.
Maybe doing the Braves a bit of a favour here, putting off the Nia Joseph.
But the penalty to come here, 77th minute. Nia Joseph steps up right-footed, breaks into the bottom corner, and Albion Rovers have the lead here.
That was a cool penalty into the bottom corner.
Yeah, no mistakes there. And Albion do have the lead here, unfortunately, for the Braves. Making the most of their opportunity there, and just over 10 minutes for the Braves to respond here. We'll need a big answer here.
No, plenty of time for them.
Goal scorer for Albion Rovers, number 9,
But it's
Joseph.
a huge setback. Scott Cusick will turn, drive from midfield, plays it across to Jack Brown, picks his head up into Scott Cusick, who gets the shot away. It's just slightly too tame, unfortunately.
Yeah, again,
Scott to get any power in the turn there, but
again, Scott's being bright, getting on the ball. It's unfortunate from there.
He has been though. In the last 10-15 minutes, Scott Cusick's began to dictate play a little bit more than he was before, and you can see it's having a positive impact. John Guthrie back to Daniel Martins. A little bit more urgency now in the Braves play. Aware of the task at hand. Matty Collins to Christian Getka.
Staying behind there, straight out play. First goal kick. Obviously nothing that Ricky Waddle could do to know that was going to happen. I'm sure we wish he could still have Jamie Watson on the park at this moment of the game. Josh Gemmell's trying to get onto this though, and he's put his defender off enough, and Matty Collins can fight for that second ball, but comes to Albion and they hack it away. Daniel Martins wins his header.
Well done, John Guthrie.
Just got up a bit there and he thought he was caught in the face. The referee's not interested, and Albion keep coming into the box. Prince holds it up, slips it off to a teammate. Backs there and out. Very something to defend that situation there of Guthrie down in discomfort, and I think Christian Getka was caught up the park as well, so neither of the Braves midfielders in position there and had to dart back Christian to try and help out defending there, and ultimately probably happy for it to go out for a corner. This corner's to come here for Albion. Braves got to make sure they defend this one, stay in this game, and it's sent into the middle. It's caught well. Out it goes for another corner. Key moments of this game here at Alliance Park. So for Albion to take this one, it'll be another in-swinging ball to come. Josh Gemmell stays up for the Braves. The referee's not happy with some pulling in there. Having a quick word here. The Braves man in the middle, I think it's Daniel Martins and Prince, having a bit of go with each other. And the in-swing wonder will come now. Right footed ball over top in the middle. Adam gets a touch onto it and it's sent up. Adam Brown's down in discomfort here, as is an Albion player. Looks like he saw one of those bodies in the middle.
Doesn't look good. John Guthrie's down as well. Oh no, wait, no. Robbie Stewart.
Robbie Stewart in there as well, yeah. The Braves standing goalkeeper today, Adam Brown. There's a bit of brave goalkeeping from in there because there's bodies, plenty of bodies in the box there. Robbie Stewart's on his feet. He does look okay, as is the opposition player, and just Adam Brown getting some treatment here. I do believe from speaking with Adam before, I think he does have a bit of an issue with one of his wrists. I believe he has to get quite a lot of heavy strapping on it before games, so that can obviously be a bit of a concern.
Thankfully, it's good to see he's back up.
He does look like he'll be okay. Connor Keeney has stripped himself off on the far side. Don't know if he will be having to come on for Adam here, but it does look like Connor's getting himself ready. Meanwhile, the Braves will be attacking. Robbie Stewart. Touch inside. Well controlled by Josh Gemmell into the box now. Can he get a shot off? Got up under his feet a little bit here, but Josh, nice little turn.
Lovely.
Still got the ball somehow. It's brought down, and it's a Braves penalty.
Fantastic.
Superb play from Josh there to win a penalty for his team. Oh, it's not. What's happening there? And
I think he was a little bit fortunate with that initial touch. I don't think he knew too much about it, but that was fantastic feet. I don't know how he managed to keep a hold of it, but he did.
Yeah, he just kept going, a bit of improvisation in there, and
brilliant.
It's a game of 2 penalties at this moment in time. And hopefully the Braves can answer back. No Ross McNeil on the park today, so Matty Collins grabs the ball. And hopefully we can see what happened up the other end. Big chance for the Braves to level. 82 minutes on the clock here. Be Matty Collins to take it. Nervous moment here at Alliance Park. So Matty Collins looking to level the score here. Whistle goes, Matty Collins steps up right-footed and fires home, and the Braves are level. What a penalty from Matty Collins there. Hits into the bottom corner, and it's his 7th goal of the season to make it 1-1.
It's a great penalty. Keeper went the right way as well. I was going to mention your prediction from when he came on, but I thought I'll not jinx it. I'm glad I didn't.
Thankfully not, and the Braves are level here. I think they've earned that one there. I think it deserved a leveler, and Matty Collins with the goal.
Goal scorer for
a big
Caledonian
finish up
Braves,
here.
number 15, Matty Collins.
I think it's well deserved. Albion Rovers they've come in well to this game in the second half, but I think if you were to look at the game as a whole, I don't think it was fair that they were ahead in this game, so the score more reflective of the balance of play, and now we've got a fantastic end to this game set up.
Most definitely, and I was a bit nervous about that one going in. I think if you could see me and Fraser's faces in our commentary position here, looking a bit nervous before that one, fingers crossed, but Matty Collins, I don't know why we'd ever doubt him. What a penalty there, smashed that one in, didn't he? Some conviction on the strike. Foul the other way there, but
I think Aidan Clougherty's taken out the defender, but only because he was pushed by another defender there, so I think that's really unfair again on Aidan Clougherty, but for a second there I thought we might be getting a second penalty, or a third.
Third of the game,
the whole game, yeah. What an end to this game we've got, Callum.
Well, of course, last time these sides met, we did have some late drama as well. 90th minute goal. It'd be good if the Braves could be the ones getting it this time, but
well played, Christian Gatecar.
Some defenders do here. Danny Martin's in the box. Holds it up well and it's hacked away clear.
There's no doubt, though, I think Matty Collins really has made a difference since he's come on.
Yeah, not ideal to lose Cammy, of course, but that just shows the options. The depth we have in this squad, and long ball is sent into the box, so the Braves have to defend this well. Christian Getker's done that and gets away. Scott Kuzik picks it up now. Look at the breakaway for the Braves. Good ball control, and he keeps it moving.
Christian Getker to Aidan Clougherty now, who has space in front of him, which he runs into, and he'll get a corner. Will he? Oh no, it's a goal kick. Referee taking a second to do his laces here. Possibly just opting for a breather. It's been a frantic 5-10 minutes here.
I think on the course of the game, though, I think the Braves probably deserve to be level.
Oh, no doubt about it. I think maybe the Rovers have had a good spell in this second half, but across the game as a whole, I think it's been fairly even.
Yeah, I don't think there's been too many chances in here, and set up for a big finish, as we've mentioned there. And as I mentioned for Josh Gemmell, as we're saying there, great running from him as well to win that penalty, and really good. I don't know how he kept going on, so I'm looking forward to watching that one back, because he wasn't stopping for anything, and almost the unorthodox method there of running, just sort of, I think that's what brought in the penalty, because they didn't know what he was going to do. So
it was fantastic. I mean, really good feet in the box. He did just keep going and going. He was taking on man after man. So real credit to Josh Gemmell for that.
And Adam Brown recovering from that knock he took, sends it up long. Christian Geck flicks on. Scott Kuzik, lovely control to bring it in. Pops it in behind, intercepted. Christian Gecker running onto it. Cuts onto his right foot. Clips across in. Well dealt with, but Braves have bodies up here, and Greg Stewart's going to keep it alive. Stewart stepping up, shoots from distance. And the way that was running into the box, I don't know if a Braves player almost could have got a touch onto it, but Greg Stewart showing he does like to come forward, and we can hit a ball, and a couple goals from this season, both been good strikes, and channels in a Vincent Company there, going for the shot from distance from centre back.
Yeah, one of his goals as well came in 90 plus minutes, so
that's true.
This is Greg Stewart territory now.
Danny Martin's nice diagonal up towards Aidan Clougherty.
Oh, referee.
Goes in and he's dragged down.
Referee.
And that, I don't know what you thought about Alan Fraser. It was clumsy defending there, though.
Very clumsy defending. I think the referee's been very generous to let that one slide. But there's a real bite in the Braves play. Oh, referee, that's unfair as well. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be voicing my opinion like that.
No, yeah, I think you're welcome to.
That's a couple of questionable decisions from the referee there.
And even that free kick in the middle there, frustrating for the Braves. But
there's a lot more bite to the Braves play and attack and defence. There's a game there to be won, and I think they can sense it.
Yeah, one way or the other, both teams fancy this one in the last minutes of this game. Big switch ball up now towards the back. Robbie Stewart does well. Matty Collins touches it in, but Albion win it back, and they're down by the corner flag here. Joe Bevan. Robbie Stewart's marking him tightly, and he's holding it up with his back to goal and poked inside. Albion moving the ball well here. Brown cuts it back. No, just gets a shot and big save, Adam Brown. There you go. That superb goalkeeping from Adam there. I had to watch that one closely because that shot almost came off in a flash. Readjusted well, got a wrist to it. Yeah, corner kick to come. Good work there from Adam. Swinging ball will come in here from Nia Joseph. Left it into the middle. Header comes in, deflects close range. Somehow it's not turned in for Albion, and it's hacked away clear. Scott Kuzik's trying to get onto this loose ball. He's Braves it to break away. Oh, he's almost kept it alive there, unlucky for Scott.
Just worried the way he landed. That was a handball, surely.
Big calls for a handball, not given. Albion keep coming. Braves surviving a scare there. Josh Gemmell's running. It's hard out there, so Scott Kuzik. Matty Collins now putting the pressure on, and it's flicked on Prince. And bring it in here, and Danny Martin watches it closely. Flicks up into the sky though, and it's not clear from the box. Prince nods it down for his teammate. Going to drop the edge of the box. Shot comes, big save, Adam Brown again. Rebound comes. And Prince turns it wide. Adam with his second big save to keep this one level.
Wow. His palms will be warm now, but what a save that is from Adam Brown. And a really big opportunity for Albion Rovers to pop the ball in the back of the net there, but unable to do so.
There can't be all too much longer left to go in this game. Albion coming close to grabbing what could have been a late winner there, but the Braves will try and push up the other end now themselves. Crossing to Josh Gemmell, flicks it on in the box. There are calls for a corner there, not given. Going to be a goal kick for Albion. Like I said, we'll be back next week as we start our retention of the South Challenge Cup. Southern County Challenge Cup, I should say, sorry. It's Wig Town, be live on Facebook for that one. The blackout back in play as Christian Getka catches his man there with a hefty challenge, and that's a booking for the Greek midfielder.
Yeah, I think that's a fair decision. That was he went in there slightly reckless. He Christian get cut.
And there'll be a long ball up here. Albion taking this as a chance to load up the box late on, and they do send it short, but change the angle here. And straight out of play, that's got to be frustrating if you're watching this from an Albion perspective, especially when you've got a 6'7" striker in the middle. Taking short, Matty Collins, and Robbie Stewart pops it up long.
Okay, Christian get cut.
It's Joe Bevan holding it up well, cutting inside onto his left foot. Christian Getker intercepting, but the Braves can't keep a hold of it. John Guthrie gets a touch. Advantage played by the referee, and Albion will tack up the left here. The Rovers have got players in the box here, and the left footed cross does come in towards Prince. Andy Martins meets it first, only to the edge of the boxer, where it's kept alive. Nia Joseph slows things down here. And the full-time whistle is blown, and it finishes Caledonian Braves 1, Albion Rovers 1. Fraser, pretty exciting final 10 minutes here, but
I'm really disappointed actually. I thought there was going to be another couple of minutes added on, but yeah, but possibly.
Thanks for joining us here at
a fair result
today, and safe journey home.
But the Braves really came back into it well there at the end, and disappointing not to come away with a late winner, but
yeah,
a great game and another tightly contested match.
Yeah, it'll certainly set up for late excitement there, and I think coming out of this one, I'm not quite sure if either team did quite enough over the course of it to deserve the winner, I'd have to say, Fraser, but good spells both teams, and once again it was a game of 2 penalties that settled it.
It was, yeah. A couple of opportunities for Greg Stewart with a header. I think we'll be disappointed with the win in the second half, but yeah, as you say, possibly a fair result across the balance of play.
Yeah, so we'll have post-match reactions come, interview the manager inside match day, as well as highlights in the coming days. So we would like to say thank you to everyone for tuning in, whether that's from home on the West Coast in Fife or in America, Asia, wherever you've been tuning in from today. We always appreciate it. Of course, how could I forget? So Fraser, thank you for joining me. I've been your commentator, Callum Ratcher, as well. So thanks for listening in. Fraser, any final comments to make?
I hope you all have a fantastic Saturday evening. Enjoyed that game. Disappointing not to come away with the win for the Braves, but another strong performance.
Perfect, yeah. Well, thank you for everyone for the comments and for tuning in today. We'll be back again next week, as we say, for a cup game. Waiting for